In a lush forest at the edge of a small African village, there lived a skilled hunter named Kofi. Kofi was known for his unmatched ability to track and capture game. He provided well for his family and the villagers, earning their respect and admiration. However, despite his success and the comfortable life it afforded him, Kofi was not content. He always wanted more and felt that his true worth was measured by the wealth he could amass. One day, while hunting deep in the forest, Kofi came across an old man dressed in tattered clothes. The old man seemed weak and hungry. Moved by a rare moment of compassion, Kofi offered him some food and water. Grateful, the old man revealed that he was a guardian spirit of the forest, disguised in human form to test Kofi's heart. To reward Kofi for his kindness, the old man handed him a mysterious stone that shimmered with an otherworldly light. This stone, the old man explained, will grant you any wish you desire. But remember, greed will be your downfall. Use it wisely. With that, the old man vanished, leaving Kofi alone with the magical stone. At first, Kofi was overwhelmed with excitement. He hurried back to the village, eager to test the stone's power. He decided to start small, wishing for a bountiful hunt. Instantly, animals seemed to flock to his traps, and he returned with more game than he had ever caught before. The villagers were astonished and praised Kofi for his newfound prowess. Encouraged by his success, Kofi's desires grew. He used the stone to accumulate more wealth, wishing for gold, fine clothes, and a larger house. The once humble hunter became increasingly arrogant and distant, flaunting his riches and looking down on others. The villagers, who once respected him, began to feel uneasy about the changes in him. As Kofi's wealth grew, so did his greed. He started wishing for more and more, hoarding his fortune and refusing to share even with those in need. The village, once harmonious and united, became divided as Kofi's attitude sowed envy and discontent. The villagers whispered among themselves about Kofi's greed and how he had changed for the worse. One night, Kofi decided to make a grand wish, to become the richest man in the land, more powerful and influential than anyone else. He held the stone tightly and made his wish. The stone began to glow brightly, but instead of granting his wish, it shattered into pieces. The glow faded, and with it, all of Kofi's riches began to disappear. His gold turned to dust, his fine clothes to rags, and his grand house crumbled to its original state. Kofi was left with nothing but the shattered remains of the magical stone. In his greed, he had ignored the old man's warning and lost everything. The villagers, seeing Kofi's downfall, felt pity for him but also relief, as the village's harmony was restored with the end of his greed-fueled influence. Humbled and destitute, Kofi realized the error of his ways. He approached the village elder, who had always warned him against greed, and asked for forgiveness. The elder, with a compassionate heart, welcomed Kofi back into the community. The villagers, seeing Kofi's genuine remorse, forgave him and helped him rebuild his life. Kofi returned to his simple life as a hunter, this time valuing the true wealth of community, respect, and honest work. He shared his game generously, helped those in need, and worked to regain the trust and respect of his fellow villagers. The story of the greedy hunter and the magical stone became a lesson passed down through generations, reminding everyone of the dangers of greed and the importance of humility and generosity.